Omulabi waffe omulungi tukukulisaayo ku maliri ne mwana mulenzi Tony ne Shakira. Mwebale kulaba Exo TV. Katusubire muli bulungi, mwasuze bulungi, muli bulungi. Temwerabya nti tuli mu programu yaffe Exo Katale. Nange Catherine Rebecca. Nengo olwaleero tukoledde wano e Kajansi. Tuzze mu mwoleso gwa Culture Expo 2026. Katukomewo mugenda laba bye tukomewo nabyo bye tubale.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've taken many years to study these things. If it is about fisheries, we have experts in these fields. Our teams that are holding up to PhDs, meaning they have taken critical research in different fisheries aspects, and they have put to test their trials and passed those trials, and they are worth sharing with the people in those sectors. So you can be sure that the knowledge you're going to get from the narrow team is knowledge that has been tried and tested, not just for, for fun, but for critical interventions. So it will be good for you to share your challenges with them, and during that sharing, you need to be as open as you can be, because I can assure you, if they don't have the solution, we are a research organization. We have capacity to come and start new research on a challenge that you're facing in your farm. For example, if there is a new disease that is not known to us, that one is a research opportunity. Our scientists, it's job for them to get busy and research about that disease. But if it's a disease that we know, then our scientists will be glad to give you a solution to that disease. So that's why being here is a win-win for everyone. And that's why I thought we would have a bigger number of farmers in this sector than we have now. But I know there's been a challenge of rain, and I know that others may want to come later over the next few days. Please call on your colleagues farmers, let them come. Many times as farmers, we struggle with challenges. You're there and your plants, your fish is not behaving the way it should, and you keep quiet. Instead, you want to ask your colleagues who are in the sector, how is it done? And many times, maybe the challenge is unique to everyone. So they will tell you, maybe try this, But now that you are at Narrow, I want to inform you that we have up to 16 institutes across the country. 16. By the way, many times when I interact with the members of the public and I ask them, where are the headquarters of Narrow? The answers usually amaze me. And I want to pose that same question here. And I want it to go to the students specifically. I've seen some students who are here. You need to develop very good knowledge in what you're studying and show that you know what you're studying. The students who are here, can one of you tell me where the headquarters of Narrow are? By show of hands. Anyone? The headquarters of Narrow? The students don't know? Yes, sir. I have a hand behind there. The old one, yes, sir. It's in Mukono. That is one answer. Another answer, please? Yes? You saw one in Kawanda. Okay, please. Entebbe. There was another hand there. Actually, many people in the public think the headquarters of Narrow are in Kawanda. Kawanda is more so a research historical base in our country. But as Narrow, we are an organization that is run by a secretariat, and the secretariat does its work through 16 public agricultural research institutes. The one in Kawanda, the one in Mukono, he has mentioned, are only some of the 16 research institutes that Narrow has across the country. So, while you're there, those research institutes are your point of entry to seek knowledge and solutions to the challenges that you face. Never mind, the institute next to you may be one for forestry, but they have the answers. If they don't have an answer there, they will redirect you. They have the contacts. If you tell them a challenge, it will click to them very fast who knows about that challenge. And they will connect you to that expert and your problems will be solved. So, look out for the institutes that are next to you. Go there. These are public institutes. Our gates are always open. Walk in, tell them I have this challenge and I want a solution. Surely you're going to be helped. Ladies and gentlemen, we have moved this fine agriculture and we have learned that agriculture is not a gamble. Probably our forefathers gambled on some things. Even us, some of us have tried to gamble. You are in Kampala, you feel you want to do in quotes agriculture, you go buy some 4 acres of land, you put there workers and tell them, you manage my fish pond while you're here. So you keep calling. How are the fish doing? What challenges are there? That sort of management is a gamble. Agriculture only gives you results when you're deliberate about the steps you've taken. When they tell you to get a 5 kilogram tilapia, you need to feed it this way, you need to track its growth through this and that. Those are the things you need to do. So if you're also having, besides your aquaculture, fisheries, you have livestock, we have solutions for that. And of course, crop now. Crop, which is a big one in Namlonge. We do research on all crops, but measuring on those that are predominant in our country. So we can give you also solutions on some of those once you've gathered enough information on your aquaculture and fisheries. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how we are going to be running. You're going to have a good session of learning. I want to encourage you to, as much as possible, interact with the teams and feel free to ask them any question once they are here. Allow me go check on an update on the arrival of our guests, and when I return, we'll be now running through the official opening ceremony. I thank you. The Honourable Minister of State for Fisheries is here. Let's give him a round of applause. Honourable Minister, you're most welcome. It's good to have you here. I'm a food again, the moon guy does speed. But the mountain you made your camunana. Wait, I got speed. But the mountain you made your camunana. Was I got speed? I know what to say. I'm not going to even to call. Wait, I got speed. We are in good time. I cannot go and later. Nangiro, one of the speed. Trying to run and follow. Fetching the chapua. Not one again, the Conocatunda was speed. Atumenyera mukambala nebakwali mali kwali moto bitupata langirira supidi katonda basupidi buli jagala kiyita mata ku supidi twayitira mangi basiye ku polisi bulira amafuta ga supidi mwana wange bulira amafuta ga supidi mwana wange supidi
in a public space, and we humbly and honorably welcome you to the office, the Director Nafiri, and DG Naro, and all members in the house. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll briefly talk about what the project is, and I mentioned about Sustainable Aquatic Food Project, SAF, that is being implemented by GIZ. GIZ, or some people call it GIZ, it's an international development agency of the German government, and it's been here in Uganda since 1964. 2 years ago, we're celebrating 60 years of German-Uganda cooperation. There are a lot of projects, about 17 of them in the country, but the other projects span from renewable energy, road development, sustainable transformation of food systems, and also looking at empowering the youth in employment, vocational training. So for this particular project I'm talking about, the Sustainable Aquatic Food Project, it's a global program that is being implemented in 5 countries.
Of the Belgian government, and we've been in Uganda for more than 20 years. We are currently implementing our 5th bilateral agreement with the government of Uganda. We have several projects in partnership with the Minister of Health, Minister of Gender and Labour, and Minister of Education. Because of the interest of time, and I know that there is a lot of learning here, I just want to really focus about the We Work project, where aquaculture, it is one of our priority value chain. The We Work project, it is implemented in 4 regions, where Enabel is operating in Kampala, covering Central Region, Busoga, Rwenzori and Albertine, and West Nile. Under the We Work project, our scope it is to promote green and decent jobs for youth. And our approach it is really structured within 3 paradigm shifts. from skills to employment pathway, looking at demand-driven skills development, work linked to private sector needs, and work-based learning and job opportunities. Enterprise to market integration, strengthening SMEs, youth businesses, moving beyond subsistence to a viable market-oriented solution. Last but not least, partnership to system transformation. We are working with different private sectors, lead farms, cooperative, research institutions to promote what we call a triple win approach, where through the implementation of the partnership, all the actors involved can get their own win, looking at youth, companies, and the system. Being here today, this platform, it is really essential, not only for agencies like Annabelle, but within all the stakeholders. Because this one can connect actors along the different nodes of the value chain, enable innovation uptake and market linkages, and facilitate investment and market partnership. This one, of course, it is really aligned with Annabelle approach to strengthen multi-stakeholder platform. I'm actually very proud that as Annabelle, we facilitated what we call the Fish Multi-Stakeholder Platform in 2024, and that now it is really under Youth Bear that is really working to continue this dialogue. We are also looking at addressing systemic constraint and not isolated issue. There was an intervention before me that mentioned that we really need to work as a group and not as isolated individuals. I just want to conclude mentioning that the opportunities are here, the demands are there, and the actors are really in the room today. The challenge that I foreseen, it is really to translate this dialogue into partnership and partnership into impact. So on behalf of Annabelle, I'm really very proud to be here with you, and I really wish to be part of the training, to learn more and interact more with all of you. Thank you so much.
My name is Nalopenge Winning Kalubo. I'm the Director of Research at the National Fisheries Resources Research Institute. And before I make my remarks, allow me to, on behalf of the Institute and the Fisheries and Aquaculture Research, to warmly congratulate Honorable Migade on his appointment as the State Minister in charge of fisheries in the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. Honorable Minister, I must say we are delighted to have you to join the Fisheries and Aquaculture leadership at a time when the industry is experiencing some significant growth, but also it has great potential when we talk about food security, income generation, and economic transformation. So we look forward to working closely with you in advancing research, innovation, sustainable fisheries management, and aquaculture development to support government's agenda for agro-industrialization and socio-economic transformation. Honorable Minister and distinguished guests, on behalf of the National Fisheries Resources Research Institute, I warmly welcome you to the National Aquaculture Expo 2026. As has been mentioned, maybe just to highlight about our institute, we are one of the 16 public agriculture research institutes under NARO. I think you may know NARO is overseeing research in forests, crops, livestock, and then we have a national mandate in the fisheries sector, fisheries and aquaculture sector. Our mandate area covers 20% of this country. We have 2 campuses, one in Jinja, and that's where the headquarters of the institute is, and then our Aquaculture Research and Development Center, where we are today. Today, we mark an important milestone in our collective efforts to transform Uganda's aquaculture sector through science, innovation, partnerships, and enterprise development. Honorable Minister, we are honored to host this event at our Aquaculture Research and Development Center, which is currently serving as a national hub for aquaculture research, technology development, training and demonstration in the different sub-programs mentioned by the head of the center. Looking at the theme, strengthening market-oriented aquaculture research for spurred agro-industrialization, this theme is reflecting our commitment to ensuring that the research that we do goes beyond generating knowledge and is directly contributing to increasing productivity, profitability, employment, and economic growth. We have over the years worked with various stakeholders to include the various government ministries, development agencies, universities, and the private sector, and we have come up with various technologies. And these technologies span various areas, as has been mentioned, to include seed production, feed formulation, addressing aspects of disease and production systems. We believe that these innovations are helping the farmers to improve their yields and reduce production costs, but also to access better markets. This Aquaculture Expo, as mentioned by the previous speaker, is providing a platform where we all are. So it's bringing together the researchers, it's bringing together the farmers, it's bringing together the investors, the input suppliers, the processors, the policymakers, development partners, to interact. So we are coming together to interact, but also to share experiences, to share the technologies that we're generating in research, and to also explore business opportunities across the aquaculture value chain. Over the next 4 days, the participants will have the opportunity to engage in practical demonstrations and training sessions covering various areas as mentioned by the head of the center. I encourage all the participants to actively engage with our scientists, engage with the exhibitors, engage with the trainers, and to take advantage of the knowledge and the technologies that are being showcased. Honorable Minister and distinguished participants, we express our sincere appreciation to the government of Uganda, to NARO, but also our development partners, the private sector exhibitors, and all the stakeholders that have made the Expo possible. I want to thank you, Honorable Minister, and the distinguished participants for taking time to actually join us today. As I conclude, we all have a role to play in ensuring that we continue having a vibrant, competitive, and sustainable aquaculture sector, which should contribute to food security, it should contribute to employment, household incomes, and national development. I want to thank you for listening to me, and at this juncture, I think, let me pause. I think there is a
tutandise okulabako
kale nyabo
amanya gaffe bakuyita mwami ani
amanya nze Muyinda Hakim
oze wano mu mwoleso leero tuleetedde ki ku katale
ya katinga ku katale aba Kim Coffee Roasters Uganda tuzze okulaba nti tutegeeza omuliza waffe alaba saawa zino okubalaga nti tulina ebintu bingi nnyo bye tulikola mu mwanyi nga mu byo kyovula olwayi tuzze wano mu mwoleso okubalaga kyebandise value addition kati ng'olwali esaawa zino nga bw'oli wano naawe ali yatulaba waliwo ebintu bingi nnyo byogenda okulaba ebyewuunyisa nti tubaleetedde ne kaawa w'okunaaba obunaabi oba n'olinnyamu n'oba nti osobola okujjanjaba bonobono obulumi obukola ki oba okuluma ono detox bath coffee osobola omunaaba osobola okumulinnyamu najja obuvune bwonabwona mu mubiri oba obuta mu mubiri through the skin spores
tulagako kaawa omulala
so kaawa omulala gwe tulinawo kakaawa ke bayita yakapaka yes kati kano ka yakapaka tulina abaami eyo abayinza okuba ali kulaba amawulire gaffe ku Excel TV Excel Katale naye yakanagwako ng'ali ku Excel Katale alaba kati mu process y'okugwako eyo naawoza ate kino ate kiri ate leero bwento si bwekola ki kati twabakoledde kano ka free phase bakayita abala bakayita high voltage bakayita yakapaka kafe ng'abaami so kati omwami oyo yenna gy'abaali ng'ojja wano kati ng'olwayo wetuze mu mwoleso tubalage biki bye tulikola mu mwanyi ng'onywa emmwanyi eno nowejjanjaba ate nga bw'owoomerwa
kakati mulabi waffe Excel mugambe y'akagambo kiki kyali okusubwa
omulabi waffe ali eyo yenna nga tonaba kujja mu mwoleso gwaffe wano erweza osubwa era tukuyita tugamba ffe nga Kim Coffee tukuyita jangu olabe nti waliwo ne kaawa amulali gw'okuliira mu mmere nga tumuliira buliize mu mmere tubakoleddemu ebizigo jangu olabe ebintu bino naawe obeeko kyoyiga tolaba bulabi Excel TV n'okomaawo jangu olabe jangu osome waliwo abali kusoma ku byennyanja tusoma engeri kasaawa zino tukoze nti mu kifo ky'oyiwa obuyiyi ebikuta by'emmwanyi n'obisuula tulikolayo ne value addition nti osobola okuba nti nabyo tusobola bigatta mu mmere y'ebyennyanja jangu osome wano jangu olabe kiki kye tulikola mu mwanyi emmwanyi yaffe eno gwe gy'obadde omanyi nti eya bulijjo tugijjemu ebintu bingi nnyo waliwo abaagala okogga nammwe tubakoledde kakaawa mwanyi kati enamba yaffe eri 0701 999 batuyita ba Kim Coffee tuli wano erweza gwa atanaba kujja tukusaba nti enkyakeerako yanguwako osobola okubaako byoyiga ate nga bw'ogula ate nga bw'ojanjaba
omulabi waffe wa Excel Katale tubagambye tuli mu expo tuli wano Aqua Expo tukuletedde abantu ab'enjawulo tugudde ku maama tusanyuse okulabako ku Excel Katale
nange nsanyuse okusanga
amanya gaffe bakuyitaani
amanya mpitibwa musawo Anet okusangibwa nga nva wano ku Ebeneza Natural Pharmacy eyo ebeerawo eyo Ebeneza Natural Pharmacy tusangibwa mu paaka empya leero muze wano mu Aqua Expo muze kukolesa ki muze kutulagako kiffe ekituleese wano mu mwoleso guno tuze kujjanjaba bantu tuze kubalaga nti eddagala erya herbal lisobola okujjanjaba omuntu naawona n'abeera bulungi n'aba mulamu
kasooka otulagako ku products z'olina maama
okusooka kwa byonna ngenda kutandika ne ka anti-aging nze mukyala atayagala kaddiwa saagala kaddiwa era omukyala yenna aliyo nga toyagala kaddiwa jangu ku Ebeneza Natural Pharmacy ekyo tugenda kuba tukijjeewo obeera mukulu naye nga toli mukadde kakati product endala nina kirinza ono ayamba okulongoosa omubiri munda kubanga kungulu tunaaba ne tuwoza ne tugolola naye munda ne tusigala nga tuli bakyafu so bw'okozesa product eno ebeera emaze okulongoosa ate abakyala bakuze mu myaka ng'ekibugumu kikugwira jangu ku Ebeneza Natural Pharmacy ekyo kyonna tugenda kuba tukijjeewo
waliwo kano kenda abakali mu bbulu bakayita batya
kano maama bakayita Money Power
akola ki
ennaku zino abaami amaanyi matono sooka Money Power ako kakola ku maanyi g'abaami ababeera batakyesobola tuyinayo abaami ng'olusozi tasobola dulinnya bulungi abalala aba yakatambulako okuva ewandege yatanatuuka nakaleerwe nga ganze enkomyawo so twabaleetedde eddagala lyaffe lino weeriri wano Tuyinayo ne kabutida kano.
Kabutida teko kakola.
Kano kabutida okwata ejjinja n'oliteeka kantu kano. N'ogenda mu kisenge n'olikasuka omulundi ogwo. Byonna biba biwedde okutereera.
Naye wanaye mama kale soko ogabe ku namba ya Yesu mulafu wa XOT byakwagala asobola okukufuna.
Enamba yange 0782 887 755. Obuli mulamu. Era osobola n'okulya ku magoba.
Namaliriza ng'otulaga ecupa empanvu enjeru ebeeramu biki?
Ecupa eno erimu ddagala ly'abalwadde ba sukaali. Abagamba nti sukaali tawona, ecupa eno twagibakoledde. Jangu ofune dozi y'ecupa eno nga bw'ogiraba wano. Ne baba bagamba nti tawona agenda kuwona.
Amina. Kale toyanziza nyabo toyanze tubagaliza omwoleso omulungi. Sebo tusanyisa okulaba.
Nange nyabo nsanyisa okulaba.
Bakuyita mwami ani?
Nze Dr. Davis.
Dr. Davis.
Costa Damulira Sempuma.
Yesebo.
Nyabo.
Wana waze kola ki mukama waffe?
Nazze mu mwoleso guno ogw'okulunda ebyennyanja.
Ogw'okulunda ebyennyanja.
Ogw'omwaka 2026.
Ogw'omwaka 2026. Tuwayo ka experience akatono about okulunda ebyennyanja.
Okulunda ebyennyanja nze nakwagala dda kubanga eri ewaffe gye nakulira. Ffe twakula tulya byennyanja wali ekitala Ntebe. Eyo yonna tubadde ku myalo. Nze nkuze ndya byennyanja era kyekintu kyemmanyi naye bwe nawulira nti emyanja eriko emiggo ne ŋŋamba kannaliko okulunda ebyennyanja nze nno natandika n'ebyennyanja ebisobola omuntu byasobola okunyooma. Kubanga nnunda ebyennyanja wange nga ngezesa.
Ng'ogezesa. Omulabi waffe wa Excel omubulireko challenge eziri mu kulunda ebyennyanja.
Bingi ebisoomooza nalunda ensonzi nga 1000.
Ensonzi 1000.
Naye nzirundira mu box nakola engeri ya fish lining nenkola box eriko yenkana ndowooza nga weema eno. Naye nagenza okulaba ate mulimu ebikere ebyajja ne bigwamu. Mulimu ebinyonyi ebigezaako okujja ne byagala bikuba ebyennyanja biri ensonzi ziri bizitwale. Naye ebinyonyi ebyo olwokuba kuliko akatimba bifiiramu. Kubanga sofa akafiiramu ebinyonyi nga 10 ebyo ebiri ebyennyanja. Naye nga mu kino okunoonyereza kuno nkyagenda maaso njagala kulaba ngeri njagala kulunda ebyennyanja ebimu ku bibuze ng'enningu ebyabula. Enningu, semutundu, emmale kuba byonna biri Katale naye okugezesa kwange nkakasa kulina we kutuusa ate n'okuyiga kuno kwembaddemu kulina kyekunyambye kubanga nina bye neeyongedde okumanya.
Kati nkusaba oyite abantu bonna abakulaba ku XOT bibadye mu expen.
Mujje mu expen mwongere okuyiga ate mu interactinge kuba nina n'abantu abalala bembadde mbuuza ng'ekyennyanja ekisinja. Nze mbadde simanyi kubanga ku Lake Victoria tekirabikako nnyo. Naye bandagiridde ennyanja endala nga Lake Albert. Njagala okulaba nga nfunayo ebyennyanja ebisajja n'ebikazi sobole okuwakisa nfune endyo z'ebyennyanja ebyo kubanga ndabye nabyo nsobola okubirunda. Bannange abalabi b'XLTV mbaagala nnyo ate mwebale okukola mulimu guno kubanga ne bannamawulire bammwe babadde balungi ate bakolaganika nabo. Era mbaagala nga bavudde erinnyo ng'enjogera yange Ssaabasajja Kabaka
wange. Waffe omulungi wa XO Katale kansubire olina kyoyize mu mwoleso gwa leero. Abantu boolesezza ebintu bingi kansubire oyize ofunye penyi n'olupapula. Tubakubiriza mwenna abali eyo mujjemu Aqua Expo 2026 jangu ofune kyoyiga balunze ebyennyanja balese products nyingi ozeetaagira ddala naawe atulaba abikola jangu bakusomese weeyongereko. Era twebaza mwena abalabi baffe abatulabye mwebale kutulaba okuva ku makya we twatandikidde mpaka kati. Temwerabira nti XO Katale ebaawo Monday to Friday essaawa 4 zennyini mbakutuuseeko. Nsigadde nze omwezaawo Catherine Rebecca, XO TV tukyusa bulamu.